I like how I started out planning to do this as a, you know, I'll talk about some products I like and some products I don't like, but now it's just like one product I dislike and then one product I do like. Well, that's fine, we can do it that way. Let's sit and chat and put on some makeup and talk about the products I was influenced to buy that I wish I hadn't. I have so many, and I tried to like cull it down to the ones that I feel were the ones I saw the most, but there are a lot of them, so get ready. And listen, as I say with all of these kinds of videos, if there's a product here that I talk about that works really well for you, that is fantastic, because there is a market for literally every product now. There is always going to be someone who finds that product to be absolutely fantastic, and that's awesome. I felt it to be a little bit overhyped for what I found it to do or be for me, but that doesn't mean it's necessarily a bad product. So if it works well for you, that's great. And also, because these videos can sometimes bum me out, I also wanted to include some products that I found to be very hyped up and are actually worth it. So we'll just kind of do like a little mix here. Let's start, I have them all like written down here. Let's start with the makeup. We'll start with what I'm doing right now. And I want to start with a foundation product. And this is something that was super hyped up, exploded online, really over-sponsored too. And that was what really initially had convinced me to buy the product in the first place. And then what really sealed the deal is that Caroline was very interested in it for her wedding makeup. And that is the Urban Decay Face Bond. Now I still have it here because I keep trying to convince myself that I love it. And it's so fine. It's just fine. And this product claims it is a groundbreaking product that is going to be not only just a foundation, but a foundation that is waterproof and also a setting powder, meaning that it's going to fully set on your face. Sweat-proof, transfer resistant, waterproof, like it checked all of the boxes. Perfect for summertime. You take a small amount and you put it on a sponge, on a brush, using your fingertips, and then you apply it all over the skin. Like you can see how much is in here, like it's not a ton. So a little is supposed to go a long way. And I found that I was using more just to get more coverage. And I don't know, it wasn't wowing me in the way that it sat on my skin. I do love the fact that you're not supposed to have to set your makeup at all, which is great because I don't particularly want to add more product to my skin. And so I just keep trying to make it something that I love. And it's not for me. Caroline, however, Dibs, loved it. So again, every person is going to be different and it's really highly rated. Everyone seems to love it. I haven't found a way that I love to use it yet. But I keep trying. What I do love from Urban Decay though is their setting powders. Not setting powders, setting sprays. I have gone through this many of their Luminous All-Nighter Ultra Glow. And I have another one that I'm going through, and I bought another one when it was on the VIB Rouge sale. I can't get enough of these. Like they are so, like there's nothing left in any of these. These are all like empties, and this is just what I've saved. Because sometimes I like to show you guys the products that I'm obsessed with. That is one of them. I actually have a new one from them that I'm excited to try, so we're gonna try that out today. And then going along with foundations, I did not love the ABH Serum Stick Foundation. I'll put it up on the screen here so you guys can see what it looks like. I tested it in a video, in the last month or so. I was really excited about it. I thought this was gonna be such a fantastic product. It reminded me, in it, like obviously packaging a little bit different, but I was thinking it was gonna be very similar to the Fenty stick foundation, which I love. Love that. But it was very oily, and I don't have oily skin. I don't have dry skin. It's kind of in between. It was just more serum, like more skincare than it was actual coverage. There was no like building it, you know? And so for me, if I'm going for a really overhyped product that is actually really good, I liked the, where are you? Colorescience, the Sunforgettable Total Protection Face Shield. This has great coverage in it, and it's also an SPF, and this was, again, one of those hybrid products that I really like. I wanted to love it, and I didn't, and that's okay. The product I do really love from ABH that's also new and also really hyped up is their Brow Freeze stick. Not stick, but like this guy right here. This is basically all I use for my brows. Just like their, remember their pot that we would use and we would like goo up our brows? It's like that, but it's more of a gel like this. This stuff really sticks down the brows really nicely because if you're new here, my brows have a mind of their own. They do their own thing and nobody can stop them. No one can hold them down. No one can hold them back. Mind of their own. So brave and confident. And this thing does a really good job of sticking them down without making them look like they're painted on either. So it gives them that pretty brushed in feathered effect. And I just really like it. A mascara, since we're doing mascara I did not like is from Tarte. Tarte has been, you know, doing a lot of like tubing mascaras. I really want to like them. I don't. It's the XL one. I bought it recently. No, this is the other one. There's this one, but there's also an XL one. And I was really excited about that because like I love a good drama llama lash without having to resort to false lashes or sticking things on semi-permanently to my eyes. No, thank you. That is actually one trend that I'm not here for. I can't get behind the really thick eyelashes with nothing else on a daily basis. Like I can't for myself. It's just not, it's not the look for me. Like a feathery, little bit built up eyelash, yeah, all day long I will live for that. But the really, really heavy ones, I just, like, listen, if you love it, that's great, but I couldn't for me. Anyway, this mascara, a tubing mascara is basically where it goes in your lash and it sticks onto it and it like grows into it's a tube. It puts your lashes in a tube and makes them a little bit longer. And it just made them really, really spidery and like extremely separated and like clumped together, and then you can't unclump them either, which was just really infuriating. I do like the fact that the tubing mascaras are basically smudge proof because it's a tube. It's a tube you put on your eyelashes. However, not worth the amount of work that has to go into making it look good. It's just not it. I really like the mascara that I just put on, although I get into talking and then I don't apply it as quickly as I need to like make it all work, but I still think it looks pretty good. It's the FanFest Benefit Cosmetics one. It's great. I love it. I bought the mini sample size one and then I bought the bigger one because I loved it so much. That's how you know it's a good one. Now I want to talk about the blush that broke the internet, which is the Milk Makeup Jelly Tint, the stick one. Oh boy, I saw so much of that. I was really excited about it. I feel like I was really excited about all of these. I don't want a product to not work. And the blending was just, it was too much for me. I don't know. I just couldn't get on board for it. Maybe it just didn't work for my skin type because my skin just kind of like sucks in the product. It dried too quickly and I couldn't blend it the way that I wanted to. I just didn't love that. Like I want something that is going to blend out really, really seamlessly, really easily, and I have time to kind of play with it before it dries if we're doing like a stick formula like that. And it didn't for me. I had to put it on and like rapidly kind of blend it out, and I don't know, it didn't like, again, it didn't wow me. Now I need to do my brows, but I'm filming that for another video, which you might have already, no, you haven't seen it yet. You haven't seen it yet, so, so hang on. Okay, I'm back. Did you miss me? How do my brows look? We'll see what it is. We'll find out next week. But where were we? Right, we're putting on makeup. Sometimes our brain just goes fully offline. You know the dial-up sound? That's just my brain. Where was I? Okay, let's go on to some powder. Now granted, I am very particular about powder. I find one that I really like and then I don't leave it. I stay with it forever. It takes a lot to convince me that your powder is better than the one I'm already using. But this one is so popular, and every time, like, I'll try it. I keep trying it. Try different colors, I try different techniques, and it always looks really powdery and creasy and just no. And that is the Huda Beauty Easy Bake. I do love, they have like a pink one that's brightening. I really like that one because it cancels out a lot of the yellow undertones that sometimes come through even neutral foundations for me. And I in particular really liked it underneath my eyes, but that was before I tried the one that I really love. Where are you? There you are. What brand are you again? I don't even know. Givenchy. This is the Prisme Libre. It's the one that has the different, not colors, that's a different one. It has different tones of pale I don't know. It's got like pinks and stuff in it. Anyway, it's incredible. I am personally a big, big fan of it. But the Huda Beauty one, I know that they had one that was unscented for a while, and then they have their scented one. It's not a bad scent. I think a lot of people don't like it. I don't remember disliking it, but now I have to double check. I'm pretty sure I have one in here. Here we go. Are you it? Yeah. Yeah, it's a heavy scent. It is a heavy 90s scent, early 2000s. There's something about it that just feels very nostalgic to me, and I can't place what it is specifically, but the scent, like, it doesn't bother me. I know it does bother a lot of people, and if you have any sort of aversion to perfumed products, like, stay clear of this. However, the product itself, like, it just, I don't know, it didn't do anything for me. I wanted to be excited about it, and I just wasn't. Everything looked really dry, really creasy. It didn't matter what type of prep that I did before I applied my concealer. I tried some of my favorite concealers with it. I tried their own, because sometimes that works. You know, obviously they test other products to go with their other products, right? No, thank you. I have been really liking, I haven't heard a lot about these, but I really do like their blush filters, their new ones. These ones are very nice. I tried, I think one of them a while, it might've been the watermelon one. I think I tried this one, and then recently, I think yesterday I wore strawberry cream, this one. They're gorgeous. Really easy to blend out, great pigmentation, easy peasy lemon squeezy, I like that. I'm gonna touch on this one briefly just because I'm talking about concealer right now. I wanna talk about a concealer, and I've talked about it before and how much I think it's so overhyped. It's the Kosas one. It's the one with the yellow lid, and I don't know how many times I've tried this. Again, I want to make a product work. I wanna be excited about it, but no. Pigmentation wasn't there, the consistency wasn't there. It just didn't sit really well for me underneath my eyes. Creased a lot. Wasn't excited, wasn't loud. How many times have I said wow in this video? At least 7? I don't know, I hope someone's counting. And yet I just keep seeing people talking about it. It must be good. There must be some people that it just works perfectly for. That person isn't me. I haven't tried a lot of other Kosas products, I don't think. No. Let me know if there are some that I should though. Let's try another one of these Huda blushes. Let's see what this guy looks like. Could be pretty. Cotton candy, I think it's called. That's fun. And while I work on this, let's go on to perfumes, because I feel like I've talked a lot about different perfumes and I've tried a bunch of them. I think the one that I want to start with that I was the most surprised with how unimpressed I was is the Charlotte Tilbury ones. I was there, I was ready, and they didn't hit the mark. They hit the wrong mark. There was like maybe one where I was like, that's okay. That's about as good as it got for me. They hyped those things up so much. So much. I tried the samples of them. I wanted to be excited, but none of them were, I was gonna say wowed. I was gonna do it, and I tried not to. And I didn't like them. You could tell that they really try hard, and I know that perfume is very personal. Not everyone is gonna like every perfume, and it's gonna smell different on different people. But to have none of them really be worth it to me, it's not great. I think there was one that I was like, that's fine. But again, I'm not gonna go out and buy it because it was just fine. But Charlotte Tilbury, I really like their cream. It's the hydrating one. It's not the, I mean, I do like the really thick one, but the gel, the water cream one, it's my go-to. That's my, I love that cream so much. My skin has never looked better when I have that on. I like how I started out planning to do this as a, you know, I'll talk about some products I like and some products that I don't like, but now it's just like one product I dislike and then one product I do like from each specific brand. But that's fine, we can do it that way. Another one is more of a category in that I've tried a bunch of them and I haven't been impressed by any of them, but they're so wildly popular. Like if you go into the bestsellers, this predominantly all of the products, it's this, and it's the Sol de Janeiro line of scents. It's either straight up perfumes or hair mists or perfume mists, and they all just smell either really one note or very young, like circa Bath and Body Works in the early aughts. They say Bath and Body Works, I think I meant Body Shop, but you know the, right? Victoria's Secret, that kind of vibe. And maybe it's because there are children shopping at Sephora now, but I have yet to find a scent from there that I really gravitate towards that I think is really fantastic, that just meshes really well. So if you have any recommendations, please let me know, because obviously I'm always open to trying new ones, and maybe there's just the ones that I've tried are not a good fit for me, but I've tried a lot of the popular ones. So if you like any of them, can you let me know which ones I should buy, because I'm very curious. I want to like them. It's another one that a lot of people have been upset. Oh, okay. You know the, I think it's Gisou, their hair perfume has a cult-like following. It's just very popular and people love it. And it comes from the scent of their hair oils, which are also really, really popular. So I bought it thinking I would love the scent of it. I do not. I don't care for it at all. It had more of like a honey vibe to it, I think. And anytime I would move my head, I would smell it, and I did not like the scent of it. Not a fan, did not enjoy, was not impressed. One that I have been continually reaching for that I actually really, really like, it's Boy Smells? Something like that. It's Les by Boy Smells. This one, I'll put the notes up on the screen, is fantastic. You can see I've gone through so much of it. I want to buy the full because it smells so incredible. I've been mixing it with some of the Kayali ones. It's such a beautiful, beautiful scent. I cannot get enough of it. Oh, there's just something so fresh, but like put together and a little bit unique, a little bit different, and has so many layers to it that I love it so much. This one's really good. The other one that I'm not a big fan of, that again just seems like a lot of people really enjoy, is the Glossier Perfume. I wanted to, I don't love that on my lips. Nope. Try this color. The Glossier Perfume to me is like insane. The following on that one. I remember when it first came out and it was like sold out forever. And so when it finally came back in stock, I was so excited, and I tried it and I was like, oh, I don't know. It just it disappeared on my skin. It just like I put cream on, it doesn't matter. It didn't hold. It wasn't exciting. There wasn't a lot to it that I felt compelled to continue to use it, I guess. It's such high expectations for it and it just didn't deliver for me. And I mean, it's not cheap. It's a cute bottle. I love the bottle. Gorgeous. And I like a lot of their little, the balms that they have. Those are good. You have one in here too. Where are you? It's a mango or something? Where are you? Aha, yeah, mango. This guy. Really good. I like it. Pop it on the lips. Really nice. I like this. I like it a lot. This is the setting spray. This is the new one from Urban Decay. I haven't tried this one yet. Hyaluronic acid, watermelon fruit extract all day wear. I'm excited. I want to know what kind of watermelon we're talking here. Like, is this candy or is it, I don't know. Some watermelon scents, it's just like, you know? Okay, this is more fresh watermelon. I can get behind that. Okay, I need to confirm before I sprayed my face with it. Fan it in. I need to get one of those little electronic ones. I think I had one at some point, and then I lost it. And I like to spray some on a sponge, just like press it in, you know? Gorgeous. Really like the smell of that. That's really nice. Thumbs up. And then of course, would it be a video of overhyped products I don't like if I didn't include poor K18? I feel so bad. I keep trying to find a product that I'm gonna really love from them, and it doesn't work for me and I'm sad. But recently I had tried the K18 Dry Shampoo. I was like, dry shampoo? I can totally get on board for a dry shampoo. Meh. It was not the same experience as their serum. That was horrible, and my hair just continued to snap off and I hated it. But I could feel it in my roots, and it wasn't giving me the same level of clean feeling than I do from my absolute favorite one that I feel like doesn't get enough hype. I should do a video on underhyped products. The products that no one ever talks about and I am absolutely obsessed with. One of them being the Briogeo Dry Shampoo. Why is no one talking about how amazing that is? I don't understand. Now I will say I don't use the like squeeze thing that like floofs it. It's not an aerosol, which I liked, which is what I was excited about with the K18, which is what I was talking about in the first place. It's a spray and it dries down, but you kind of build as you go with how much you want to use. And I compared it to like, I think an Amika one, and the Amika one was way better. I liked that one a lot more, but still neither of them compared to the Briogeo one. That one's the best one. I just put a little bit into the palm of my hand, go like this, and then tip my head over and kind of rake it through the roots. Oil gone, as long as you do it like second day. You know, oily hair girlies, like you get me, you kind of have to catch it before it gets oily, right? Then you can hold it, then it'll hold and it'll stay for longer, but once it's oily, you kind of miss the boat. At least that's the case for me. But K18 Dry Shampoo, there's so much online about it, and I just swing and a miss. And now my makeup's all done, so that's good timing. Let me know in the comments if you agree with any of these products being like really overhyped in the makeup and beauty space in general, or do you really love them? Let me know in the comments, or some other products that you think are just overhyped and terrible. Let's all talk about it. I will link some other videos here in case you want to keep the YouTube train going. Make sure you subscribe, new videos here every single Thursday. Would love to see you back. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day, and I will see you guys all in the next one.